the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Moncrief is out there with Brown. Brown against Kidd. Brown kicks to Cummings. And he can't bank that one in. And the break deflects the pass and taken away by Brown. And there's Moncrief. That's good on the assist by Brown.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Now here's Matthews. Davis dishes to Gay. The kick out to Matthews. Gay against Pierce. And now Brown with it. He's picked up by Kidd. And Davis sends it back. At the elbow, it's Matthews. Pass to Kidd. Back to Matthews. Off target with his third.
Kevin, I didn't
with him tonight.
And so here's Jackson.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of the game. That's good from Cummings. And so Cummings nails them both. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Kidd with it, picked up by Brown. Here's the lob to the hoop. Milwaukee with the rebound.
No.
Didn't quite get it executed. Almost made a spectacular play.
Now here's Moncrief. And now the fast break. Matthews with the ball. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. Brown kicks to Moncrief. With some arc. And Davis sends it back. Outside Kidd. Nobody near Gay. Good in the assist to Kidd. Gay's got his second basket of the game.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Brown the pass to Cummings. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And Jacksonville with possession. Gay outside. Outside, Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Drummond. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Superb playmaking from Kidd with that dish right there.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Brown kicks to Moncrief. Hits the target from 18 feet. Moncrief's got his second bucket of the night. And now the first timeout called here for Jacksonville. Some changes for Jacksonville. Leonard comes in for Andre Drummond. And it's Jackson in for Jason Kidd. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Hughes looking for his first basket still in this one. Davis with a screen on Brown. Jackson dishes to Davis. Fast break, Milwaukee. Back to Brown. Here's Cummings, and that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Some changes for Jacksonville. Mahorn checked in for Gay, and Wilkins subbed in for Wesley Matthews. Out of bounds, Jacksonville takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
There's 53 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Now here's Jackson. Davis in the corner. Back to Jackson. To the middle. Puts it up. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Morris is checked in for Jacksonville. There's 31 seconds left in the first. Brown against Jackson. Cummings passes to Brown. Unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish. Somebody forgot to finish it.
And finished off by Mahorn.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
And it's blocked. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Jacksonville leads by 2. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to...
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And what stands out to you from Jacksonville so far in this one?
Just almost an intimidating factor when you're able to go out and consistently come up with the block shots like they have defensively.
Well, what happens is shooters begin to start looking for the shot blockers, and it does intimidate them.
Looking at who they've got. We've got Pierce, Brown, and it's McKeskey.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Here's Moncrief. Brown outside. Pulls it from the elbow. That good for Moncrief on the assist by Brown. Moncrief's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Milwaukee. Brown against Kidd. The dish now to Morris. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
There's the pick. To the left wing. And he's good on the three ball.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Wilkins and the powerful one-handed slam.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he fixed the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Dishes it to Moncrief. Misses off the left iron.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things their way. No doubt they've been winning on the backboard.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Brown outside. Here's the screen. It's rebounded by Leonard. Jacksonville leading by 3. Some firepower, Clark, from this offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air of confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Wilkins has gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Moncrief against Leonard. Left side, Pierce. Here's Moncrief. He has 6. Just 5 on the clock. Nice job coming off that screen.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Looking at who's out there now for Jacksonville. Davis is checked in for Morris. Gay comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Matthews in for Wilkins.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And they better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
Pierce kicks to Brown. And here's Moncrief. He's got 9. With a step back. Rebound Andre Drummond. Outside Matthews. Now the feed to Kidd. Davis inside. Good ball movement here by Jacksonville. Right side Kidd. Here's Gay. The shot misses. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Here's Moncrief. Almost, but it rolls out.
I guess even he has took this one of those once in a while.
Davis kicks to Drummond. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh my, got me thinking back to my days.
Oh, yeah, right. It does make you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Well, speak for yourself, because I could never throw it down like that, but I will say it sure looks fun, doesn't it?
Pierce kicks to Brown. Lots of room. And it's off the back rim. No good.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
Gay against Pierce. And as it goes out of bounds, Jacksonville able to keep the ball here. Sally, he's checked in for Jacksonville. Jackson comes in for Jason Kidd. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Cummings, he's checked in for McKeskey. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Milwaukee trails by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. The fader. Cummings can't hit.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
Davis against Pierce. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And Jacksonville making a change here. Mahorn's checked in.
Rick Mahorn.
There's 1:17 left to play here in the half. Brown against Jackson. Brown outside. Here's Cummings. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Davis sends a screen. Jackson dishes to Davis. Back to Jackson. 5 on the clock. Here's Gay. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
That's his first personal foul.
Jacksonville shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Rudy Gay.
And he knocks down the first one. Some changes for Jacksonville. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Mahorn. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Matthews.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
It's Brown with the drive. For Milwaukee, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. No good on that one. Johnson, he's checked in for Rudy Gay.
2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Jacksonville leading by 7.
They have a 2-for-1 situation if they go quick.
Yeah, I don't think they have to rush, though, Greg. Just need to find a good shot this time.
Pierce with the steal. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Takes the 13-footer. Offensive rebound. Here's Cummings. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the way up. Cummings got 6.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
The 3 from Leonard. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Jacksonville out front, leading by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.